know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept.
Welcome back to the PJHS News. I'm Kamari, and this is Addie, and we'll be your news anchors today.
Any junior high students interested in wrestling, fall preseason workouts will begin on September 13th. Workouts will be held on Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 o'clock to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. All workouts will be held at the field house. Please enter through the front or back. Kids that are new to the sport are encouraged to come as well.
This announcement is for any teachers. Please email any announcements that you would like to appear on the news to Ms. Bergman.
Lunch. Tomorrow's lunch will be BBQ chicken, baked potatoes, steamed broccoli, cheese sauce, fruit, and milk.
Let's send it over to McKenna to hear more about what segments you can expect on the PJHS News this year.
Welcome back to school. This year we're going to do different segments each day. The segments are sports recap, teacher interviews, Q&A with students, and pop culture. Let's kick off the year with a sports segment from McKenna, Landon, and Kamari.
Welcome back to the PJHS Weekly Sports segment.
We will be highlighting student athletes and their sports.
We hope you're excited. We are Piqua.
I'm here with Coach Scott, and Coach Scott, what school sport do you coach for?
Here at Piqua Junior High School, I coach football, and I also coach track in the spring.
And in football, what has been an obstacle that you guys have had to overcome this season?
Well, last week we had a pretty tough loss against Fairborn. They were a good team. They were big, strong, physical. And so we just don't have a lot of players on our team, so trying to overcome those numbers sometimes can be difficult because we got a lot of guys that play both ways. So they get pretty tired, wore out sometimes at the end of the game. So that could be a little bit of a challenge.
And are you guys prepared to play your next football game?
Absolutely. We got Greenville tonight, and I feel sorry for the Green Wave. It's going to be bad for them.
And how do you guys think you're going to do the rest of the season?
Well, we play 8 games in a season, and we got 1 loss, unfortunately. But, I'm thinking 7-1 sounds realistic. Last year we were undefeated, so I think we got a good chance to run the table again, 7-1, and bring home hopefully another NBL championship.
I'm here with John Hess, and John, what school sport do you play?
I play football.
And what obstacle have you guys had to overcome during this season?
We took a loss to Fairborn.
Are you guys prepared for your next game?
Yeah, we are prepared.
And how well do you think the team is going to do this season?
I feel like we'll win out the rest of our games.
I'm here with Gavin Larger, and Gavin, what school sport do you do?
I do cross country.
And what has been an obstacle that you have had to overcome during this season?
Probably the mental side of running.
Are you guys prepared for your next meet?
Yes.
And how well do you think you guys are going to do this season?
I think we'll do good this season.
I'm here with Emery Coleman, and Emery, what school sport do you play?
I run cross country.
And what has been a challenge that you've had to overcome this season?
Mostly the mentality of just keep running during our meets.
Are you prepared for your next meet?
I believe so. We have done really good in practices and worked hard.
And how well do you think your season is going to go as a team?
Really good. So far, everyone's PR'd by a lot and just kept improving.
I'm here with Brooklyn McGuire, and Brooklyn, what school sport do you do?
Sideline cheer and competition cheer.
And what has a challenge that you've had to overcome this year been?
Doing my singing tug.
Are you prepared for your next competition?
Yes.
And how do you think your season is going to go for your team?
Good.
I'm here with Natalie Hemmer, and Natalie, what school sport do you play?
Volleyball.
And what has a challenge that you've had to overcome this season been?
Probably getting my overhand serves in.
Are you guys prepared for your next game?
Yes.
And how well do you guys think you're going to do as a team this season?
I think we'll do better than last year.
And over
Every week we're going to be filming teacher interviews so that we can get to know the teachers in our building better. This week we're starting with Mr. Johnson.
What made you want to be a teacher?
I've always liked helping kids reach their potential. I like history, I like explaining it, I like coaching, so it's just a perfect fit.
What is your favorite thing to teach in class?
Probably ancient Rome, because Rome came up with a lot of the inventions that we have today, like concrete, but also a lot of stuff that deals with government and also the design for our sports stadiums.
Who inspires you the most?
Probably the people that I grew up with, the adults that were around me growing up. They worked really hard. They got educated, they cared, they gave back to their hometown. They wanted people around town to get better because of how they were helped when they were younger. So I just try to follow in their footsteps.
What is the best and worst thing about being a teacher?
The worst thing would be getting up before 6 a.m. 5 days a week. But other than that, the best thing about being a teacher is just being around kids and helping them out, helping them reach their full potential, working with the other teachers in this building, because everybody knows that this school or this building is the best school in the district by far, and we just have a lot of fun being here.
Okay,
Into the thick of it, into the thick of it, into the thick of it. Ugh.
Guys, this is our segment about pop culture, and our names are Chloe Martin and Grace Voskel. In this segment, we will be explaining things that are going on with different celebrities, movie stars, and singers, or TikTokers, and much more. This week, we will be talking about everything that went down with the movie stars and singers Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and Joshua Bassett. For everyone who may not know, Olivia and Josh starred in the Disney show High School Musical, the musical series, where they played each other's love interests, but in real life, they started to like each other, but their 2-year age difference got in the way. At the time, Joshua was 18 and Olivia was 16, making Josh an adult. Josh told Olivia that he would wait until she was an adult, but later got with Sabrina Carpenter, who was 20. Obviously mad about this, Olivia wrote a song about the whole thing called Driver's License. In the song, Olivia put, "You're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt." Talking about Sabrina, because first off, Sabrina has blonde hair and Josh had always called Sabrina pretty, which made Olivia uneasy. She also says, "I got my driver's license last week, just like we had always talked about," because she and Joshua were always waiting for her to get her driver's license so that they could go places together. After the song got released, Sabrina made a rebuttal song titled Skin. In the song, Sabrina said, "Maybe you didn't mean it. Maybe blonde was the only rhyme, which made everyone sure the song was about Olivia because of Olivia's line about the blonde girl and driver's license. Joshua also made a song titled Lie, 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 where he is basically just calling out Olivia for lying about everything she said in her song. Because of the drama between Olivia and Josh, the show High School Musical, the series, just released their last season, and the show has now ended, as well as any sort of relationship between Josh and Olivia. Hey guys, it's Addie, Grace, and Evian. And this year we have a new segment in media where we ask students questions around the building. Today's question is Sabrina or Olivia?
You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Team Sabrina or Team Olivia?
Team Olivia, because brunettes are better than blondes.
Team Sabrina or Team Olivia?
Team Olivia because her songs are better.
Team Olivia or Team Sabrina?
Team Olivia, because she's low G.
Team Sabrina or Team Olivia and why?
Olivia, because she's swag.
Team Olivia or Team Sabrina and why?
Olivia, because she's good.